Hey everyone, I'm Evan, and it is time once again to check our weekly vaults. I had a little audio glitch, so we're starting over. The warrior has a pair of gloves, which, yeah, I will take. That is a transmog, an upgrade, and that can be heroic or mythic once catalyzed. The warrior is doing all right. The legendary axe is carrying them mostly, though I'm getting better at arms and fury. I'd say that I'm slightly above average, like 51st percentile, but nothing to brag about yet. Hopefully by the time I get some better gear, I'll have picked up the rotation a bit better. How's everybody doing? Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. Oh! The mage did not do one. Who did one? Okay. The hunter, shaman, priest, druid, evoker, and paladin did one. I thought for sure I did one on the mage. I've been having a good couple of days lately. Had a really stressful project at work, which wrapped up recently. Solved a bunch of problems with it. And, work's been kinda, I don't want to say slow paced, but not very stressful lately. It's been good. Able to enjoy my game time a bit more. So, the hunter has no upgrades and is just going to take some tokens. What did I do on the hunter last week? Interesting. Yeah. Man. Getting very confused about my characters. That just speaks to how complicated work was before I finished up that app. Just have not been able to keep track of things like I used to. But been doing really well. I'm getting the transmogs collected, getting some progress gear-wise. Oh. A 476 dagger that I have not gotten the transmog for. I will take that. It is a transmog, and I would really like to switch the shaman off of using a two-handed weapon. I mean, this is a fantastic mace, but I would really like to have a shield. Let's see, the shaman is doing exceptionally well for transmogs. I only really have the bracer and the shoulder for heroic. Mythic is not so good because I have not been getting the shaman into some really high keys yet. The priest and the druid, I've been doing a weekly 17 key. Because it gets me the aspect crest, it gets me a item that can do both heroic and mythic transmogs at the end of the dungeon if something drops, and the vault should give me a 476, which can also get heroic and mythic transmogs. So let's see what we get this time. Oh. You know, this is not a bad trinket, I have heard. Envelop an ally in ancient protection, absorbing up to 324,000 damage. If protection is fully consumed, the ally gains an ancient resurgence, increasing versatility by 1300 for 15 seconds. 1 minute cooldown. And this has avoidance on it. Yeah, I'm going to take that. That actually sounds really fun to use. I believe it comes from Everbloom, though I have never seen it drop before. Maybe I just need to run more Everbloom. That place can be difficult, especially depending on the affixes. I've heard a lot of people complain about it. Bursting is one of the most egregious problems with that place. There are a lot of small things that burst. Oh, I didn't look at the transmogs on the priest. Priest is doing good. Druid really just needs the shoulders for me to pull off the look. But shoulder, back, and boots would be nice. Pants, don't need. That is actually one of the few things that I just completely do not need. Unfortunate. But we will get some tokens and put those to good use. Let's see. Let's go back to the priest really quick. I just want to show off the transmogs, because I believe the priest is actually doing fairly well. This strategy of doing M17s has been paying off most characters. Yeah, here we go. Yep. Heroic is doing really well so far. I think I just don't have the tokens to upgrade to Mythic. But yeah, 6 out of 9. So, Priest is really close to having Heroic. Oh, did not mean to load up the Druid. But luckily, through the magic of pausing OBS, we're loading the Evoker instead. Now, Evoker. This is one of the characters I really care about. Not a lot of heroic, but is almost done with mythic transmogs. And I have gotten my mythic score up to 2396. So I think I'm going to reach 2500 on 2 characters this season, which is the best I've done for this expansion. Ooh. Ooh. So this headpiece, that is a questionable item. I could get some tokens, but this headpiece can be upgraded more than my current headpiece, and it's indestructible. Don't need the neck. Oh, is it worth it to get 2/3 of a socket or get an indestructible headpiece that can be upgraded 2 more times? You know what? I'm gonna go with the indestructible headpiece. I kind of like the idea of dropping my repair bill. So we will just equip that. Oop. Open inventory, and let's put the enchant on it. Alright. So I don't know that we can rightly call that much of an upgrade, but it is technically better. And at this late in the season, you really have to just be happy with the small incremental increases that you can get. Now the Paladin is the one that I'm really proud of this season. Previously, the highest rating I had gotten in a season, this expansion, was 2503 in Season 2. No, wait, Season 1 with my priest. But I am now at 2552 with some room to improve. Let's see. Do I want... What do I want? Do I want to get Retribution or Holy? I'm going to go Holy. I could actually use a mythic quality weapon, I think. Ooh. Okay. There's a speed ring. A speed trinket. And a shield. But we're going to look at some things for this. So I have a 483 shield that is heroic quality. This is a 483 shield I have not collected. What transmog is this? Ah. That one. This is a hard decision. I like that trinket. Although Blossom of Amirdrasil is fairly powerful. And oof, that is just a heroic ring. Limits the upgrade ability. It would be better than the Band of Callous Dominance, I'm fairly certain. Oof. Or a shield. How much speed is that? Well, I have 250 speed, which is 5%. And these are both more than 250, so each of these would be over 5% movement speed. Ah, but this is a transmog I don't have. A shield transmog I don't have, and it can be upgraded. Versus speed. I may regret this in the future. I think that one of these is the best option for increasing my player power. But this versus a mythic shield versus a heroic shield does allow me to upgrade further. It's the only one out of all of these that lets me increase my max item level, and it is a transmog. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it and pray that I do not regret this decision. Alright, I took it, and no regret yet. So maybe it was the right decision. We will see. So this week is Storming, Raging, and Tyrannical. Ooh. The immunity to crowd control effects does affect healing because some enemies have things you really want to interrupt. Storming is messy for mechanics, and tyrannical can be a pain. Not the best week, but not the worst.
Is a solemn burden.
Oh, this is the 4 mythic dungeons for a 467 item.
Aspects watch over you.
Oh, this can be very good for alts. I can get a lot of transmogs for every alt that I can do 4 mythics on. Alright, definitely take that quest. And we will have to see how many of those I can fit in this week. Don't know how much time I'm going to have for it, but an effort will be made. Alright. Well, I hope everyone got something good out of their vault, and I wish you luck with whatever it is you're working on this week. See you next time.